All right, hey everybody, welcome back. This is Eek, or 11 Bravo Charlie 2 from Twitch. This is a recording after the fact of Evangelist F9, but before we get started, let's briefly talk about the forum chatter revolving around red fast tempos. So what do you guys think? Exploit, cheat, good, bad, easier? My take, are red fast easier and more consistent to hit? Yes, absolutely, no question. So basically, if you hit between an 11-15 and let's say a 10-10-30, if you get in that broad red band range, you're not going to have much deviation in your shots. Now, on the flip side, I will say that it takes, um, well, you have to know all the chartings and mappings if you're going to hit red fast for your approaches. Because left to right wind, right to left wind, draws, fades, all that stuff combined can change aim points and distances quite a bit. So, takes a little bit longer to learn all the nuances, but once you get them down, then the red fast is, in my opinion, the most consistent shot. But having said that, can you still score well hitting perfects and grays? I'm going to say yes. In this front nine, we're going to show the first 4 holes are aimed at perfect and gray, and then the last 5 holes are at fast. All right, so take a look at the settings. Basically, this is the Golf Club Tour Q School Week 1 condition. The Golf Club Tour difficulty settings. All pretty normal stuff here. And you'll see that for my control, I do not have rumble, no swing vibration. So it's my opinion that anytime you use rumble with any game, it has an adverse effect on your input lag. So it will make hitting tempo on this golf game much harder. So if you're using rumble, in my opinion, you're handicapping yourself with your tempo. So
hello there.
I suggest don't
John,
use it.
Hoping everything is going just great for
Okay.
you. And let's get right down.
And I apologize. I did not realize that I had John on here. We're going to be aiming to the right of the fairway, and we're going to be reducing our yardage. And the reason why we do that is anytime you take your intent less than 100%, it shifts your tempo further and further left. So if you've ever wondered why your little partial chips, flops, and pitches are always fast, that's why, because you've lowered your intent and it will always shift your tempo left.
In the business, we are starting with a
Okay,
par
so
4
aim right, lower intent, gray fast. There we go, check.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, really quick, last time here. Whenever I do my wind, I always use cosine. Basically, I use 15, 30, 45, 60, and 75 degree angles, or just think of it 1230, 1, 130, 2, and 230. And those multipliers are going to be 0.25, 0.5, 0.7, 0.86, and 0.96, just normal cosine multipliers. And that's how I do my side wind and tailwind adjustments.
And this is somewhere around 150
in case anybody was curious. So it's about 2.5 yards of lie aim, and then about 3.5 yards of wind. So we're going to aim about 2.5 yards to the right. Let that slope help us out here. Going to be aiming for a perfect. And rejected, no perfect. But we got a gray.
Bounce to the right for us.
A little bit left, but not bad.
Thank you very much.
Now I do use a putting formula from 2019, which is based off of distance, speed of the dots to get aim points. But I will list that in the description. We're going to hit this firm, try to take out some break.
Well, the putt appears to be online.
Wait, just barely. Got it in there, though.
That's your birdie. And after that one, you
all right, next hole, we're going to aim the right center of the fairway,
and let's
put a little draw to help protect from the right and reduce distance for my approach.
Beautiful swing.
But I forgot to reduce the yardage, so we got a perfect. But good shot, we will take that.
This one's about 100 yards out.
All right, lie at the feet is about 2.5 yards of aim left, even though it's faster than the previous lie. But the shot is shorter, so it won't have as much of an effect. Like this same grid with a 5-iron would be about 4 yards, 4.5 yards of aim. But we are going to be going for a perfect here. Hey, we got a perfect.
Looks like this one's heading for the green.
Okay, good shot.
Here we go, birdie putt.
Now, you notice that for my approaches, I always go for 101%. The reason being is,
Looking good.
John, be quiet,
Nice
man.
job. That's the birdie there.
Your avatar
Managed
positions.
to bring things down to 2 under after that one. We've got a par 3 here. Hope we can get it close.
I can't sneak in a word, can I, John? So your avatar positions are for a short swing 101 to a long swing 101. Let's just say it's 10 random points. You have a very broad range to get 101. Whereas 100% might only be 2 to 3 avatar points. So 101% is really, really easy to get. Okay, good shot. A little bit long.
That's going to work for you. I'm liking that. All right, this one's about
now,
9
obviously,
feet from the cup.
John, shut up. 101% will shrink your tempo, so it makes it your irons and everything else harder to hit.
Tracking.
But that's only if you play for perfects.
That was a nice little birdie.
If you play for fast, it doesn't make a difference.
Hole, you are now 3 under par.
All right, we're going to
see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one.
John, we're going to fight, seriously. We're going to reduce distance, shift the tempo slightly left, go for a gray fast. Okay, we got it.
Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. And here's our
All right, that wind is about a 70-degree angle, so 7 times 4 is 28, plus 150% multiplier is about 4.5 yards of added distance. It's about 3.5 to 4 yards of aim. I have no idea why I'm aiming over 5.5, 6 yards. So hint, we're going to miss a little left. We are going for a perfect here. Hey, we got the perfect, good swing line.
Come on, kick right, come on.
And I really need some water.
Nice approach on that one. This could be a birdie on the scorecard.
I don't know if that's good water. I guess we'll just wait.
It's getting there.
Okay, good putt.
Showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day.
Now we're going to be going for
right now you are at
fast, red fast for all the rest of the shots.
See what we can do here on the 5th.
So max angle always gives you a couple of extra yards of distance. You don't have to worry about it shrinking the tempo because for fast it doesn't make a difference.
This one's heading to the fairway, I think.
Okay.
We're around the 230-yard area from here.
3-iron, 233, 95 to 98%. Let's call it 228, 3.5 for the tailwind plus a 1.5 multiplier, so that's about 5.5 yards. So about 220. That's what we're going to be playing it for. So we're going to aim about 15 to 17 yards right. It's per normal for a 3-iron with no draw or no fade. And we will be going for a perfect. Hey, API check. Good swing line. Not quite as far left as I wanted, but
well, look at you.
That's not a bad shot.
That's fine work. Fine work indeed. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole, and you'll pull down an eagle.
Right, just left edge.
And that'll do nicely. 6 under for the round.
All right, next hole. We're going to aim out to the right, max angle, go for a fast.
Looking good off the tee. Here's our second shot on this 6th.
Okay, we're going to be hitting a draw side spin. Now, pause this really quick because this is very important. Anytime you hit a draw into a right to left side wind, it's going to be hitting the ball a little bit longer. And vice versa, if you hit a draw into a left to right wind, you have to add yardage. So basically, a right to left side wind acts like a tailwind anytime you put draw on the ball, and vice versa. So if I was going to hit a fade into this side wind I'd have to add yardage. So just keep that in mind if you plan on playing fast in conjunction with left or right draw. It has a pretty big impact on whatever the wind's doing. Okay, so 181 plus about 1 mile per hour headwind because of that, and then subtract around an additional 3.5 or 4 yards because of the side wind acting like a tailwind. So yeah, more math is needed for draws, fades, and fasts. Just keep that in mind. But can a fast hit a close shot? That's the question. Yes. Yes, it can.
Nice shot. Another green in regulation. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Nice putt, and that is
Okay.
for birdie number 5.
So far,
on
trucking
the
along
day.
pretty good.
And now we're
Gonna
teeing
go to
her
the
up on the
driver,
7th hole.
max angle, play for the fast. Wonky swing, but we got the fast.
And we've
All
got
right,
about
149 plus
150
2,
yards to defend from here.
151. That's about 3.5 adjusted headwind with max angle and side spin and backspin. It's more like a 2 multiplier, so that's an additional 7 yards. So 158 plus 1 additional yard because I'm hitting a draw into a left to right wind, which is about a 1 mile per hour. And we're going to go over about 6 yards or so. And again, can a fast hit a good shot?
Looking nice.
Yep, not too bad.
Way to go out there.
Yeah,
Good.
so honestly, guys, fasts, once you get the fast mapped out,
Great
it
work
really is a very, very consistent shot. It's scary.
Teeing up here on the 8th hole.
Yeah, so if someone tells you fast is not easier or it's not better, I got to question that. Should it be fixed? Honestly, it should be fixed. They should put some form of random deviation involved in it. Because sure, it's a higher learning skill to get all this stuff mapped out properly, but once you do, you can hit some very accurate golf shots. And I thought I hit a pretty good shot. I'm not sure if it was that little tail in the swing plane or what, but I'd rather miss right here anyways than left, so not too bad.
Little play.
I would prefer to be off the green so I could chip.
to 9
Chipping is very easy in this game, but not a bad putt though. Now, for anything that's about 12 or 15 feet or below, maybe 12 foot, 12 foot and below, I usually just hit a pretty quick backstroke. Boom, boom. But for longer putts, I take a slower stick motion. So medium to short putts, quick, and then longer putts, slow. That's my preference for now anyways. All right, slight push on the line, but we still made the putt. All right, 9 under through 8. Doing pretty well so far.
All right, 9 under is your score.
Again, switch the driver.
Let this fly here on the 9th.
Aim right. Put some fade to avoid the tree, plus to help get us in that little nook of the green up there, or the fairway rather. Okay. Fast, good swing line. Now, my roommate was asking me some questions earlier, so it took me a long time to hit this shot. So let's just save a minute of our life, shall we? There we go. So basically, I was going to hit a draw at first, because a draw will stop quicker into that left to right side wind. But I was in between yardage, so I decided to hit a fade, which a fade will act like a tailwind and hit the ball longer. And I did not readjust. So the ball is going to go about 4 yards long. Otherwise, it would have been right
Well,
on the
that'll
pin.
play. Little work to do, but nothing too bad.
Okay, 11
But still
feet
not a
to deal with.
horrible putt. Not a lot of break, really. Okay, come on. You can do it. Hit the putt. Sean. Sean, hit the putt. Seriously? Okay.
Going towards that hole.
And good putt.
And that's
Okay.
in there for your 8th bird on the day.
So, 10 under, 9 holes. The first 4 was perfect. The last 5 was fast. So either one can work. The perfect's, in my opinion, it's a harder shot. But anyways, that's all I got.